Good morning. I realized as I was editing my video yesterday that I sort of dropped you in with zero context into what I was doing. So let's have a little recap. I don't have a lot of time to work with today, but I wanted to still make something to put out. I want to attempt making one video a day for all of July. The reason I want to do this is because I've been feeling a bit stagnant in the creative video making skills area of my life, and this is just a way to shake the dust off. But I've also changed a lot since I began making videos, so I thought it would be good to this morning do a little Q&A sort of format so that you could get to know the real, new, authentic 30-year-old version of me. And also it's fun to have a little time capsule of what I was like at this time. So I've got a list of questions on my computer over here, so I'll be looking back and forth. Growing up, I really felt like I related to Katniss, which, looking back, I'm not sure is a sign that I was in survival mode a lot. Who do I relate to now though? I'm gonna say I relate to Lorelai Gilmore. As I'm approaching the age that she was at the beginning of the show, it is giving me a whole new perspective on things. I love movies, and I love books, and I love music, and I feel like those three hobbies are sort of like the center of all of the references that are made in Gilmore Girls. So yeah, I feel like I'm largely influenced by that personality. Something I'm currently obsessed with is K-pop Demon Hunters. Watched it just a few days ago. The songs are just on a loop in my head, and not even just one song, like all of the songs, they take turns. It was just an unexpectedly good movie, and so unserious and fun to watch. My career path? I kind of covered this in yesterday's video, but if you didn't see it, I was studying to become a high school teacher, but now I've started on a personal project that would take too much time away from being a full-time teacher, especially with like the demands of like planning and marking, outside of school hours. So I've just put that on pause. It's not completely discarded. I may yet return someday in the future. But for now, I'm just making a little career pivot so that I can focus on my project. I would call myself a recovering perfectionist. I used to let the idea of it, a project taking so much time, so much energy, really stop me from starting it at all. And also not feeling like I'm prepared enough, that I don't have enough resources to just start and try and give it a go. But now I would say my approach is much more, if it's worth doing at all, it's worth doing badly. Sounds counterintuitive, but it's good advice for recovering perfectionists. Hence the videos probably that you're going to see over the next month or so. I go see a movie. I don't mean seeing a movie like streaming on at home. I mean going to a literal cinema and sitting in the dark and not being connected to my phone and just being absorbed in a completely different story world and a different context for about 2 hours. It feels like a reset. And then often I come away with some ideas and I might be able to apply them to my work. And I find that a pretty good creative reset button. I think my niche probably would be related to my spirituality, which I haven't discussed here, so it's a good opportunity. I used to be straight Christian, like Protestant, regular church going, quite evangelistic Christian. My relationship to God has shifted in context, but it is still very present. These days I hesitate to even call myself a Christian because I'm not really convinced about the whole hell thing and the whole atonement theory to do with like Jesus dying on the cross to basically pay the price for us to have a relationship with God again. These days I would dare to call myself more specifically a Christocentric mystic. I'm much more open to the different platforms that God uses. Let's just say that. Silly. Okay. Paperbacks are better in general. I say this because I carry books around a lot with me in my bag, and a hardback would just dig into my back. But these are the perfect size of books, not the big paperbacks, the small ones. Oh no, but they get damaged over time. Books are supposed to have go through a physical journey. Just like us, we are supposed to, we're not supposed to sit on a shelf and look perfect all of our lives. They're supposed to be read, they're supposed to be, go through life with you, and sometimes that results in some scuffs, but you know what, they're your scuff marks. This is going a lot deeper than I thought it would. One thing that makes me feel truly seen is when you hit that subscribe button and like this video. That was cheap and so cringy, I'm sorry. I think that's all the time I'm going to have today, so thank you for watching. I hope you tune in for tomorrow's video. And tomorrow I won't be working all day, so hopefully there will be a bit more interesting live content to share. Alright, see you next time.